Okay, so I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a video with your face in a screen, and also be able to record what's in the background of your screen. And then I'm going to teach you guys how to use a document recorder with the same picture-in-picture effect. And then I'm going to also show you how to use Photoshop in the background as kind of like a digital whiteboard, because not everyone knows how to use all the different apps that are there. There's lots, but this is what has worked for me. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to open, if you are on a Mac, QuickTime Player. That's this little button over here. So if you click that, you'll see that the menu's changed up here. You can go to File, and normally these would be white, and you would click to start a new movie recording. That is how you get the little box that you're seeing in the corner. Okay, that also you can like change the shape, you can move it around. So if you want it in the top right corner or top left corner or bottom or whatever, you can move it there. You also want to have a new screen recording. That's this button here. This would also be white. It's not white right now because I'm using it to teach you people. So you're going to click that. You should then see a little box show up with a red circle in the middle, and if you click the little arrow next to that, you just want to make sure that your mic is hooked up, because if you don't have a mic, you're going to be talking and no one's going to hear you, and then it's a moot point. So do that. Okay, so now we have our screen recording. We've got my little movie recording in the corner here. You want to be careful by hovering your mouse over it, because then you get, like the borders and everything. So one thing we want to do is we want to make sure that this box stays on top of whatever we're working on. So we're going to go to View. Nope, we're going to make sure we're in QuickTime first. And now we're going to go to View. And there's a little button that says Float on Top. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to float. And now we have Floating Grande. So next what we're going to do, I think first I'm going to show you guys how to use a document reader, because I think most of our classrooms either have access to, you guys don't have document readers? Miss Gasick is saying we don't have document readers. I know a couple of them do. I think Zonneveld has one, and I have one. That's 2 people. Okay, so maybe everyone doesn't have it, but you know what we all have? Cell phones, and you can hook up your cell phone to your computer. It's going to be a little trickier. You definitely will need to have the right adapter. It's called a dongle. I hate that word, but it's a dongle, and you hook it up to your phone, and then you plug it into your computer, and it will then mirror whatever is on your phone's camera. So those are available, I think, at Best Buy, The Source, pretty much any electronic store. They should have them, and you just have to make sure you ask for the right attachment. Another thing I hate about tech is that they have female and male parts. Like, what the heck? Anyway, make sure you ask for the right part. You want the male part to go into the computer, and you want the female part to plug into your phone. Okay, so that's that. If you can get that, good on you. You've got technology. Okay, so for those of us who do have access to very fancy document reader cameras that apparently are not common, we're going to make sure that they're plugged in, which it is. Good job. And I'm just turning it on. This document reader uses a visualizer for the camera, so that's the camera here. So if I put this in the background, you can now see everything that is in my camera's view. So this would be really helpful if you're doing like a demo where kids need to like physically see what your hands are doing. So right now I have my drawing tablet here because I have it ready. But let's just, here's a piece of paper. Okay, there's a piece of paper. And let's say I'm doing a demo on how to write sarcastic comments. Okay, so, or catchphrases, because I know my grade 7s have really loved Miss O'Leary's "Yeah, she does," or "Yeah, she did," or I don't know. The kids are all over it. So if I wanted to do that, I would draw a picture of Miss O'Leary. Oh, her hair's more curly. There's Miss O'Leary. Jen O. Okay, she's going to have big wide eyes because she's always surprised to see everybody, and she's going to have a big smiling face. She looks a little crazy, but that's okay, right? So we have Miss Jenna O'Leary. Camera is not picking up the color. Maybe if I turn the light on. That did not help. Okay, so we've got Jen, and we're going to give her clothes because I know she would like to be naked all the time, but we're not going to do that. Here we go. There's your shoes. And there we go. So she's waving to everybody. See how happy she is? And then she's going to be saying, yeah, she does. Because that is her catchphrase. Okay? So because it's floating, right? Because my camera on me is floating, you want to make sure that whatever you're doing is still visible in the screen. So if you end up having to like move something over like I did, that's the easy part. Okay? So yeah, that is how you use your document camera and you still have a picture-in-picture. So if that's all you needed, you can leave now. Thank you for being here. Okay, next we're going to turn off our document camera. Oh, that is creepy. I am inceptioned right now. Let's close that. Okay. Now we're going to open Photoshop. And I was messing around with this yesterday, so I'm just going to open a new document. Try to keep it really simple. I have a custom 8.5 by 11 because I use this all the time. Okay, so now we have like this white background. So you don't need to have a drawing tablet. You can do this with a mouse too. It is easier with a drawing tablet. There are also like really cheap computer mice that you can plug in with a little, like a teeny tiny flash drive end. So you like plug it in, it's Bluetooth, and then you can turn pretty much any surface into a drawing tablet with this mouse. It's pretty neat. But I'm fancy and I have a drawing tablet, so I'm going to use it. So let's say I'm doing a lesson on, okay, well I was going to say math, but then I realized I don't know anything about math. So we're not going to do math. Let's say Miss Grande's doing an art demo, because that actually makes sense. So you can pick your favorite color that you want to work with. I'm going to start with black. And say I'm doing a lesson on character development, okay? So I'd want to make sure that I have all my tools, so you might want to spend some time learning how to use Photoshop. But basically, if you know how to use a brush and an eraser, it's pretty much like that paint software that you guys have all used when you were kids, if you grew up in the 90s, basically. Okay? Miss Gasik's nodding her head. Thank you for your approval. Okay, do you want to come say hi to the teachers? Come say hi. Come say hi. So that's, hi everybody. See, there's Miss Gasik, and she's in the background because, yeah. So hopefully this little like voice box thing will disappear. So if we're doing our demo. Oh yeah, do you want your stool? Yeah, I do. She's got a stool because she's a frequent visitor. Oh gosh. After the 10th visit, you get a free coffee. Okay, so let's just say I'm talking about like how to develop a character, right? So I'm just going to zoom out a bit. There you go. Okay. Maybe we'll make this Jen O too, because everyone likes her. She's everyone's favorite. Maybe Jen O is serving us beverages, because we've been working really hard this past couple weeks.
So for someone who's using the document reader, that'd be a really great tool for annotating a text or something like that for English.
Totally. You could also, if you're using a document reader, you could like, if there's a specific reading that you're focusing on, like, or a specific passage that you want them to highlight, you could even do it in the background with a program like Photoshop, where you maybe take a screenshot
of the text,
and you can write on top of it. That would be super helpful. There's also like ways to, I don't know how to do this yet. I will learn and then I'll show you guys how. But there's ways to like hook up your phone camera to kind of to act like a document camera, but then you can like take it like Bluetooth wise, like you can take it out, so that you don't have to edit the videos all together. Because right now I have 2 recordings happening at the same time. I've got my screen recording and I've got my movie recording. But if you learn about any kind of like movie editing software, there are ways to like put other videos inside your video. I just don't know how to do that yet. I'm sure it's really easy, but I'll figure it out, and then I'll maybe do another one of these.
Because I would probably get this far, because at least you could save the Photoshop, and then you could post that as well, like the actual photo of whatever document you have, right?
Absolutely. And you can always just do a screen recording too and do a voiceover. Like, it would just mean that you don't get to see your face. I'm a really big believer that kids really like to see who's speaking. Like, I think that's one of the reasons why YouTube has done so well, is because they see who's having their opinions. And in my opinion, I feel like a lot of those videos get more views, and the kids actually like stay engaged because they can like see that you're a person and you're not just like a talking voice.
You mean you're not?
I am sometimes, but anyway, so that is basically it. Any questions, Miss Kasich?
So far, no. It just seems to be something like I would need time to play with it.
You'd need to play with it. Don't be afraid of the technology. I mean, the worst comes to worst is you delete it and you start again. That's like the worst thing that could happen. I mean, unless you accidentally uploaded a bad video and you're,
right, and suddenly public for everyone to see.
Yeah, that's probably not good, but just, like just don't even go there yet. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys really quick before I go is that I made a video the other day for my grade 8s. That's a great screenshot.
Solid first image.
Yeah, let's see. Okay. Yep, that's not much better. Okay, so we're learning that Miss Grande does not have a nice face when she's talking. Okay.
But you put text in your video.
I put text in my video. I learned how to do that.
Cool.
That is really cool. So, I was like this was like a very not edited video basically, other than the fact that I was able to learn how to put text in it, okay? So I recorded an entire video, and then I realized that as I was speaking I was making mistakes. Like I said that the school was going to be closed for 14 weeks instead of 14 days. So then I was like, no, I'm not re-recording this 18-minute video. I'm not doing that. It was way too big to upload to Yammer as the video file, so I had to upload it to a YouTube channel, which the kids were asking me to do anyway. They want to see like art demos all the time, so I was like, I might as well just start it. So my channel is called Art Mama Grande. Like, follow, subscribe, okay? Ring that little notification bell. I have 1 like.
Notification.
You guys, look, I have 1 like.
Wow, I'm so proud of you.
Me too. 38.
I'd like to
47
say me, but
views.
It's definitely not me.
Okay, well, you have to follow me now. Okay, so ways to do that. Okay. Oh, and I turned off my comments because kids are mean.
Really?
Yeah, I turned them off.
Even our kids? Like, everybody who watches this?
I mean, I didn't want to even risk it.
Oh.
So I just turned it off, and I was like, like, I just don't know.
You're just trying to teach kids.
There's going to be some jerk on the internet who's going to see me and be like, what does she know about art? Right? Like, I just don't want to deal with that person. So I was like, okay, even if it's not my kid making the comment, I don't want to deal with, like, Bob the internet troll. I just don't want to deal with it.
No trolls.
No trolls. So to do this video, the first thing you're going to want to do is open either iMovie or Movie Maker. Okay, so what you would do is you would make a video, you would save it. I actually already saved one because I'm the best. And hi girls, I'm just finishing a video, okay? Okay. There's only 9 people?
Yeah, there's only actually 9 people.
That's because you guys are troopers. Okay, you go do attendance. Thank you for being on my channel, Miss Kasich. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. See you guys later. Okay, so
We only know 3 of us.
Girls, just give me a second. I'm finishing a video right now. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna take my video file and I'm gonna stick it in iMovie here. Okay, so there's my video. That's that. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. So, girls, okay, I need you guys to just be quiet for 1 quick second. I'm finishing this video. I'm teaching teachers how to make videos. So just I need quiet for 5 more minutes. Thank you. Okay, so the next thing you're going to want to do is go to your titles. And I basically just stole one of these titles. They're supposed to be like title cards. And I inserted them over the section that I wanted to have text. Okay, so say if I want to have text here, I'm going to extend it for however long that I want it to be. So you have to make sure it's highlighted yellow. You drag it, right, click it, and then you can title it whatever you want. So I can say Art Mama Grande's Demo. Okay, that's it. And you can put these in anywhere in your video. Okay, so that's basically it. As you can see, if I scroll through here, the text like shows up, and then it goes away again, right? So I did that throughout the entire video for all my art kids, grade 8 to 12, and I gave them a list of like all the homework that I wanted them to do while they were away. And then I'm going to be uploading either helpful art demos or videos. I might even just throw some challenges in there because I don't want them to be bored. Okay, but that's it. That's basically how I made this video. So I am sorry it took so long, but there was a lot of information that I wanted you guys to see. Thank you very, very much for paying attention, and that's it. So love you guys, and good luck. The world of tech is very difficult to learn if you have not tried, so try your best, and if you need help, I'm here. Okay, love you guys. Bye. And how do you turn off the video?
Are you a YouTuber?
No.
There's a dusty.
That's disgusting.
You should turn that little.
Oh, here it is. I remember. Stop screaming.